Hey, what's up, guys? The Black Feather here. First and foremost, I'd like to say this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, so keep that in mind as we progress through the video. And the first thing I like to do before I pick my plays is I like to look at the relative performance. So the 1 day and 1 week performance shows that the 1 week performance shows that money has been flowing into consumer defense, utilities, and healthcare. And the 1 day performance shows that money was flowing into financials, materials, and energy. So this is where I look for one of my plays. Basically, is where the money is flowing, and that's actually how I got my first play, which is MC. And this stock has been moving upwards for about basically the whole year. It's been going one direction, which is up, and it's recently had a sell off because you would expect that end of the year sell off. People are taking profit, and that's why it's dipped to about the 200 moving day average, and it's bounced up from that. So that's kind of denoting the bottom of the channel. And it also shows this by the latest candle, which is a bullish candle because of the longer lower wick and the smaller upper body. So it's telling you that it's probably going to continue following in this channel of upward trend. And then also the RSI is still it was just oversold, and now it's ticking back up to average to maybe oversold in the near future. Is what I'm expecting. Um, and then I would like to look at the MACD. So the MACD is about to cross over, which is a big signal of momentum. And then the histogram is ticking upward, so it's showing you it's going in the positive direction. And then the other indicators I look at is the stochastics. And this is at 52. It was under 20, which was denoting it's oversold, which is probably going to switch directions, which is exactly what it did. And now it's 52, and it's probably going to go higher. And the last indicator, which is the rate of change, and basically any positive number is showing that it has an upward pressure on momentum on the stock. So it's letting you know that people is pouring money into this stock, and it has a 1.27. So that's another good thing we like to see. So all these indicators are going in one direction, and it's just denoting momentum. Um, and then the other thing I like to look at is the financials of the company. So I look at the cash flow. So uh, they've been increasing cash each year since 2017, except in 2019 where they kind of dipped a little bit, but then they continued the trend. And this year they actually basically doubled last year's cash flow. And then I like to go to the income statement. If it would load. 1 second here, folks. Computer is going really slow right now. Okay, so here's the income statement. Once again, it's been growing every year. So we got 684, then 885, and then it dipped in 2019, that same year with the cash flow. And then now it's 943, and then revenue is 1,000,005. So once again, another big jump. And then, so that tells me that it's going to trade. I would get options at the $64 range from 66, because as you can see, it's a gap right there. So it's probably it's going to want to feel that gap back on the way to the upside. So that's where I would get my calls. And it's probably going to retest that all-time high of 76. So this would be a good one I'm looking to get options for. And my next play is Uber. So once again, the RSI is ticking up. And this play is really interesting because I see several things in this chart. So it's sold off recently, and it can be either two things. It can be I look like I seen a double bottom. So at this like 35, 50 level, it's hit it twice, and now it's coming back up, and that can be an indication that it's probably going to hit this to the neckline of $40. Or it can be an inverted head and shoulders pattern, which is if it comes right back down to 37, and then it can probably get back up to $45. But I would play options for the $41 level because once again it has a gap right here that it gapped down right here from 42 to 41. So it's going to want to feel that level on the way back up. And once again, the MACD is crossing over. The histogram is ticking upwards. Uh, the stochastics is going upwards. It's still below 50, so that's a good sign. It has a lot of room to run. And then the rate of change indicator, it's about to go positive. So that's letting you know straight lines going upwards. So the momentum is headed in the positive direction. And then once again, we go here to check out the financials. Each year, they've been growing in revenue, except for 2020, which is COVID. And that's definitely going to affect Uber with their ride sharing. And then if you go to cash flow, sorry guys, my computer is a little bit slow. One second. All right, so guys, I couldn't show the cash flow because it wouldn't load, but they've been improving every year with their cash flow. And then the last thing that I check is the analysis ratings. Um, and the average one is they see it at $70, and 19 of them suggest that it's a strong buy. And all these people have like 5-star ratings. Been right 66% of the time with average return of 24%, 43%, 66% of the time. Uh, some of them, and he sees it at $82. And right now it's at about 37, so it's pulled back. And once again, I think it's gonna want to feel this gap. So this would be a perfect one to get a $41, $42 option that I'm looking at. Um, so yeah, that's all, guys. Thank you for watching the video, and tune in to the next one where I'm going to be talking about crypto and my crypto portfolio. Thank you.